Okay everyone, welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and today I am going to make a different version of this card. Now this card is made using my new Papercraft Society Pretty Gets Gritty by Lynette Jasper. It's the Papercraft Society Box 16. I have to say, I very nearly put it in the cupboard and didn't do anything with it. I'd have to say, it is really my worst nightmare in a box, because it's got, this is a stencil. This die I like. It's got this one and it's got that one. This is a stamp that I cut out. The sentiment, it's, maybe I'll just show you. The only couple of things, I like that butterfly. Can we see what we're looking at here? I like this butterfly. I apologise for the glare. Does it get any better if I go over there? Don't know. We'll just leave it where it was. Anyway, I like the butterfly, and you get the dies to cut it out. You get the die to cut the light out. And then there's this big one, which is nice, but you light me up, shine bright, make life, love, glow, mad, positive. And I haven't the patience to sit and make up them sentiments. Maybe you're not, maybe the math is wrong. Delightful. And then there's all these cogs and things, and the infinity sign. I have no idea what the infinity sign has to do with the rest of this. And I feel like they just threw the butterfly in just to keep the rest of us happy. So those of us that aren't mixed media minded, I do really like this die, I have to say. And I have used this light bulb thing, and I'm going to use the butterfly today, but after today this kit is getting put away, and I doubt if I will look at it very much ever again, so feast your eyes, people, and say goodbye. I need that die, so we'll just put them in there. I'll show you the cards I have made. Right, this was the first one I made, and it says you light me up. Pretty basic for me. This was the second one I made, and this is just like me forcing myself to actually make something with it. Okay, this is the third one, and on this one I resorted to card sketches. This is the fourth one, which is another resort to card sketches. I found these on Christy Marcotte's YouTube channel, and I just copied a couple that she'd done. I really like this one actually. I like the layout. Another birthday, who's counting? But today I'm going to try and do this one with a butterfly. Okay? And I'm going to try to make my own background, because all the cardstock is blue apart from one sheet of yellow, and I've got the wrong glasses on, that's why I can see sod all. There we go, and the rest of the cardstock is blue and the papers are all grey and blue. So I got these for Christmas. In fact, I think I got nearly every darn thing on my Amazon wish list, which is good. It's the best bit of Christmas this year, because this year Christmas was a nightmare moving 4 days beforehand. So I've stamped the image onto some Bristol smooth card. and I'm going to attempt to colour it with these watercolour pencils, and I forgot to get some water, so off we go. Okay, that's a good thing about crafting in the kitchen now. I can reach everything pretty quick. So anyway, I'm going to attempt to do this butterfly in pink and yellow. And I don't know how to watercolour in the slightest. I've absolutely no idea what I'm doing here, people, so don't judge me too harshly. I'm doing the best I can. Ooh, look, it's moving. Oh yes. Oh, I like that. Oh, you can be really... Look how slapdash I was putting that on, and you wouldn't really know. Well, the thing is, I would like to go back in. I wonder, can you go back over that? Oh, you can. Ooh, there you go. Just make it a little bit darker. Right, and then I want a yellow. They call it mellow yellow. They've absolutely no idea where that comes from. I just know the words, and that's about it. So all I'm doing is going round the edges and laying down a line of colour without being too precise, and hoping I can meet these two in the middle. Okay, that's why I'm using Bristol Smooth. Somebody's at the blinking door. Okay, I'm back. So it was my daughter's father, i.e. my ex, come to walk the dog. My friends say that my life is like a soap opera. They say I could write a book and sell it, so there you go now. Crack is good and crickle wood. So all I'm doing is mashing these two together. Mashing, that's it. And I'm making potatoes. No, I'm not. I wouldn't make potatoes. I hate cooking. Cooking's another thing that's my worst nightmare. I'd rather have cereal than cook. But then, that's because I have a sweet tooth. I wouldn't mind making buns and stuff, I just don't want to make anything else. So that is all I am doing for that wee boy, and I am going to let him dry and move on to the next bit, which is try to make a background. Right, I had used up this side, the other half of this side of card. Right, I'll get my chair in. So this was only other bit I had left. Right, I put these away before I forget where they belong. So I do like them Arteza pencils. They weren't expensive ones, so that's why I put them on my wish list. So I needed, this will be my background bit, okay, it'll go on there like that. I also need the bit to go across, so I cut it out with a rectangle die, and that will fit across there to there, and then I will trim off the excess. Okay, right. But first I want to make my pattern paper, and I also need another strip, for I've already cut this down before I realise I need another strip, because I ran another strip across there. Okay, right. Who, what, where, when and why. Wait, I get me some blocks out. I must put these blocks in to be washed. They're quite boring. Right, so what stamps do I feel brave enough to use? Oh yes, I'll need that die to cut out my butterfly. So what stamps am I feeling brave enough to use? I like the idea of this wee boy down here, so I'm going to try that one. But I do like the idea of that big one. Does that fit on there? Just about, maybe. Look. I don't think I have a bigger block that I know how to find. I know I have bigger blocks, I just wouldn't have the faintest idea where they are since we've moved. These are just what was in the drawer. Look at that, fits. Right, these are a couple of inks from Papercraft Society. Pinks and yellows. Do the light colour first. So I want the light colour on the outside and I want a pink on the inside. So I'm hoping this is going to work. Okay. So here we go, Joe. I just picked any yellows and pinks that I had in the box and brought them out. Ooh, not too bad. Not perfection personified, but bearable. So we're just going to go over the whole darn lot like that, and then we're going to do some wee splodges with the pink one, I think, only maybe a different colour of pink. I'm liking this better. As I said, the first time I saw it, I thought, oh my giddy aunt, what in the name of Christmas am I supposed to make with this darn kit? I nearly sat down and cried. It was horrendous to me. I wonder if I could get a little bit in there. I could. Right. Now I could have done with something, but we're not going to worry about that. That's going to be covered, so all we need to worry about is the outsides. Now, which... oh, that's yellow. Oops. That'll be the oops. I'm going to put some of these wee... This is a paler pink. So let's just see how the cookie crumbles. And if it works. Ooh. I like it. I like it. Ooh. You see, this bit is fun. I'm going to have a pretty girly card at the end of it that I actually like. Whereas men's cards really just do not float my boat. Okay. I'm just going to put some over that. Just because I can. Right, that will do me for my background. Right, I shall go and tidy up and come back. Okay, so I've cut myself a mask for this butterfly, because that seems to be what you have to do with them all in these kits. And I've got my butterfly in, and I need to tape it to the paper and everything, and I've just realised I don't want to waste all that Bristol Smooth card. So, did I move that? I probably did. Knowing me. Wait, we just check. Right, let's start again. Right, get over the top. There we go. So because we moved house 4 days before Christmas, there was no hope on this earth that we were going to be able to have a big fancy Christmas dinner, etc. And we had Christmas dinner at my ex's house. My husband, myself and our daughters and our grandson. It's amazing how much a grandson can change one's perspective. So, and it was lovely. We had a great time. TJ was like, oops, that's hitting, I forgot, that was hitting my tripod wheel. So TJ had a great time, we all had a great time. He's a better cook than I ever will be, so I wasn't going to say no. I'll keep that as a template, this one's. Right, where's my, I don't want to leave anything out, because I tend to leave stuff out and then I never find it again on this mayhem that you can't thankfully see. So, oh, I forgot to do the other bit. Right, well, we'll just not do that then. Right, so this is going across here like this. I did need another bit, but well, could I or couldn't I cut a bit out of the middle? Let me see if we could. I could totally ruin this now, you know. But if I want that there and that there, roughly, then all I really need is Okay, so we're back. And what we need to do is take that, and I want to cut it shorter. I want to cut it roughly, there, and there maybe. No, it's too far down. There. Cross your fingers, people. Cross thy fingers. Right, get you down there. And there. Oops. Come on, stay in the right place, you beast. You dirty dog. And did all our surgery become worthwhile? It did. It's a little bit wider down there. Did you see that? It's a little bit wider. That might not rock my world at all, because we don't like that. Now we just have to try and get it straight on there. Is that any better looking? It is a bit better looking. Maybe not the best, but a bit better looking. Right, let's rub some of this stuff along it. You know, I have a drawer full of these that I keep forgetting to use. Go figure. Right, that bit's going on there like that. We can cut that bit off. So I can. Ow. Did I stick my... Oh, I did. I got sticky on my good scissors. I'll have to get that off. Oops. Have to get rid of that. Right. Now, all we want to do is stick it on a card base. No, we don't. We want to stick it on that. So, let's use it while we have it out. And put it on that one there. Okay. Come on, move over. Oops, it's too long. Oops, we need to shorten it. What size is that? Did I not cut that down? That is the right size for that. Oh, it needed to be 3 under, didn't it? It needed to be 3 under. Oops. It needed to be 3 under 5 5/8. That's why. So we'll go there. And then put it on and see if that's going to rock our world. Oh, it is. We like it. See, I think that's why I don't use them. They stick to everything. Whenever I set it down, I forget. And because my hair is long, when I bend over, my hair hits that table if I forget to put it up, which I do frequently because it tends to give me a headache. And when you've had a brain hemorrhage, a headache is not a good thing. So I try to avoid those. Right, so where's my flutterby? And you can see I stamped that before on the opposite side. It got a bit dark, heavier there than there, and I didn't like that. So, right, where is my gold pen? I am just going to put a little bit of gold on those. Because it's watercolour, it doesn't matter. All I'm doing is re-watering it. Okay, not sure if you can see that. I tend to give mine 2 coats. I let it dry and then I go over it again. So I do. Right, we want to curve our wings. And if you're going to do this as robustly as I do, then you need a good strong cardstock, okay? And I am robust if nothing else, right? And then you sort of give yourself a straight bit in the middle to stick down. And I forgot to do a sentiment, but I can't be annoyed doing it now, so I will do one and you can see it in the photographs. Right? I'm still having a nightmare trying to get this glue to work the way I want it. I'm just so used to that glitter glue coming out quickly, I haven't the patience for that one, I think. Okay. So then I would put some gems on, and if we go on the assumption that their sentiment is going to go along there, let's see what happens. Yellow. Right, let's go yellow. Seeing as we can, let's go shiny yellow. Oops, I see one of my hairs, you see? 1, 2, 3. And I hope I'll get this finished then before the dog walker comes back, which is another reason I'm not doing the sentiment now. I don't want to be interrupted again. Pink, baby, pink. Come to me, pink. Come to me, pink baby. I'm going for these jazzy pinky ones too, because that just looks right to me. Come on, get off. Look. What's your problem, Sham? Get off when I tell you to. And then we'll go for some nice little yellow ones. Up there. And then one at the very top. And there we go. That's our female version, and that would be our male version in my opinion. So, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, that would be amazing. Please stay safe and well. And until the next time, check you out.